If you still think Cripple Creek is only about casinos and old mining town charm, this new restaurant might completely change the way you look at it. I'm James Dean with the James Mountain Homes team, and we're your local mountain and Colorado Springs real estate experts. We absolutely love answering your questions about the area. So if you're buying, selling, or just curious about the Pikes Peak region, please reach out. You can call or text us at 719-266-2725 or email us at info@jdmurrayt.net. Check the link below for our two free resources, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. You can also head to www.jdmountainhome.com to start your home search and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Today we're talking about 980 Prime and Cripple Creek, and more specifically, why a single restaurant can actually tell us a lot about where this town may be heading. Now, to be clear, Cripple Creek has always had personality. It has history, it has tourism, it has gaming. It has that one-of-a-kind mountain town meets casino town identity that you really do not find in many other places in Colorado. But what has often been missing from the conversation is the idea of Cripple Creek as a place with a more elevated destination-style dining experience, and that is why 980 Prime stands out. According to both Chamonix's dining page and the City of Cripple Creek's visitor information, 980 Prime is positioned as a flagship dining experience tied to Chef Barry S. Dukaki. If that name sounds familiar in restaurant circles, it is because of his Las Vegas steakhouse background, including Barry's Downtown Prime and 96 Northeast Steakhouse. That kind of background matters because it tells you this is not being presented as a casual add-on. It's being marketed as a serious upscale concept. And when you see a concept like that arrive in Cripple Creek, the bigger question becomes, what does that mean for the town itself? I think it means a few things. First, it suggests confidence in the market. Restaurants at this level do not happen by accident. They require capital, staffing, training, supply chains, design, and customer base that operators believe will support the experience. That does not mean every night is packed or that one restaurant changes everything overnight. But it does mean somebody looked at Cripple Creek and said, yes, there is room here for a more premium dining product. Second, it broadens the image of Cripple Creek. For a long time, many people have thought of Cripple Creek as a place you'd pass through for a gaming trip, maybe a quick overnight, maybe some local history, and then you head back out. But higher-end dining changes the rhythm of a place. It gives visitors one more reason to stay longer. It gives couples a date night option. It gives weekend travelers something to build a trip around. And it gives locals a sense that the town is continuing to evolve rather than staying frozen in one identity. Third, it raises expectations. When one highly visible restaurant enters a smaller market, it can change what people expect from hospitality overall. Maybe that means better service standards. Maybe that means more polished experience. Maybe that means future operators look at the area a little differently. That is why this is not just a food story. It's a momentum story. And if you follow real estate, you know momentum matters. Lifestyle is one of the biggest drivers behind how people feel about an area. Buyers are not only asking about price per square foot or whether there's enough garage space, they're also asking what it feels like to be there. What can we do on weekends? Where do we take guests? Does the area feel like it is investing in itself? A restaurant like 980 Prime feeds directly into that conversation. Now, that does not mean Cripple Creek is suddenly trying to become Aspen. No, that is not the point. The point is that Cripple Creek can still be distinctly Cripple Creek while also becoming more layered, more polished, and more appealing to a wider range of visitors and future homeowners. And honestly, that is often what healthy growth looks like in a mountain community. It's not about replacing character, it's about building on it. When we see investment come in, specifically investment that improves the visitor and lifestyle experience, we pay attention because those are the kinds of things that can strengthen tourism, support local jobs, and gradually make a market more interesting to buyers who want something different. Another reason this matters is perception from outside the area. A lot of people who do not know Teller County will still have outdated assumptions about Cripple Creek. They may know the gaming history, but they do not always realize the town keeps changing. So when a restaurant with an upscale identity and a recognizable chef story becomes part of the mix, it helps reintroduce the town to people who may not have been paying attention. That can matter for tourism. It can matter for investor interest. And over time, it could even matter for how the broader region talks about Cripple Creek as a place to spend time. So is 980 Prime single-handedly changing the whole food scene? Probably not all by itself. But is it part of a bigger signal that Cripple Creek wants to offer more than the old stereotype? Absolutely. And for us, that is what makes it worth talking about. Because when you're trying to understand where a market is going, you do not just watch listings. You watch the places that shape everyday experiences, restaurants, retail, amenities, tourism upgrades, and hospitality investment all help tell the story. 980 Prime is one of those story points. So if you've not been to Cripple Creek in a while, this may be more reason to take another look, not just at the restaurant, but at the direction the town is heading overall. Before we go, I just want to say that if you have any questions about buying or selling or really anything about the Pikes Peak region, please don't hesitate to reach out to my team and I. You can call us and text us at 719-266-275, or you can email us at info@jdmaryt.net. And don't forget, we also have 2 free resources for you that you can click below, the Pikes Peak Relocation Guide and the Buy Local Guide. Plus, don't forget to also check out our website at www.jdmountainhome.com, where both of these free resources are, as well as a ton of information about our area and a place you can start a search for homes here. Lastly, make sure you hit that subscription button and notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. I'll see you guys next time.